What is up, you wonderful people? It is your girl, LaCourtney Maddox, aka L Danielle, aka Mrs. Maddox Motivations, coming at you from my home office where I am currently chilling, and just want to get ready to wrap up our fourth video focusing on self-care during this COVID pandemic and things we can do. So I am a licensed clinical social worker. I do offer free consultations as well as online therapy and coaching for those who are interested. Visit me at maddoxmotivations.com. So let's jump into it. Our video for this Friday evening, and yes, I'm coming at you a little later than I have been, but we are talking about rest. And actually, um, part of why I'm coming at you later is because I spent the majority of the day resting. I don't know what it was about today, but I woke up and was so tired. Woke up really late, and then well later than usual. Had my meditation time, had some breakfast, got some work things done, and then just laid around the couch and had like no energy. And I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? So my body was like, girl, you need to chill. Okay, you've been doing a lot this week. Um, Go ahead and lay it down and just rest. So I'm like, okay, well, what a timely thing. We already knew we were going to talk about that. Tonight, I am sipping on some lavender chamomile tea. It's really good, promotes relaxation. Mm-hmm. Nice and warm, and it's just, I love it. Um, okay, let's jump into it. Rest. So, the definition of the word rest is to relax into something and let it support you. I love that. Relax into something and let it support you. So, um, three things why rest is important, especially while we're coping during COVID, is number one, you are able to recharge after doing a lot of work. Number two, it allows your body and mind to exert minimal effort, minimal. Okay, and then number three, it allows body and mind to recharge, to get the energy back and all those things that we use while we are working and depleting ourselves. So, okay, let's jump into it. Why it's important. Number one, it is impossible to be effective when you're running on E. Okay, think about a time when you were just going with whatever life was throwing at you at the moment, and you were just spent, like your energy was zapped and gone, right? But you continued on, pressed on, and you were basically running on fumes. Like, how did that feel physically? How were you able to cope mentally? You know, was your brain foggy? Were you able to think clearly? What was going on with that? And how did you feel overall? Did you feel productive? Or did you feel like you were kind of running around putting out a whole bunch of different fires and nothing was actually getting completed? Um, Number two, it allows you to increase your energy and it promotes mental clarity. We have to rest, guys. We have to allow our bodies and minds to put in minimal effort, okay, which is like no effort really, in order to replenish ourselves. Because let's face it, when we are working on different things and completing tasks and just throughout the day, we're using a lot of energy. We're using a lot of mental power, and then physically, we're using a lot of our energy. So it is imperative for our bodies and minds to just rest, and to recharge. And then for the third thing, it's powering down, in order for us to be able to work at full capacity the next day. So it's, think about your cell phones. You know, all of us, most of us have a cell phone. If you use that cell phone all day and don't charge it, it's, the battery's gonna get ready to die, and then the screen is going to go dim, and then you could try to like up the screen so you can see it and all of that, but then it's going to burn the battery even faster, and then it's just going to shut down completely. So then you're going to have to recharge it anyway. You got to put it on the charger and let it do its thing. If you don't let it charge to full capacity, you can only use it for, a limited amount of time, versus if you let it charge completely, you can use that thing pretty much all day. So that's just an example of the importance of rest. And with our physical bodies and with our minds that are computers and just constantly filtering things in and out, we have to give ourselves time to rest, and regularly, okay? So let's think about a time when you were running on E. Again, how did that feel? How were you functioning? Were you even eating? When we eat, we get energy from that. Were you eating, or were you forgetting? How was your mental clarity? Could you think clearly? Were you scatterbrained? Were you misplacing things, forgetting things, ripping and running all over the place? Like, how was that? I know for me, in the times that I've done that, it was stressful, very, very stressful, because I'm like, why can't I find anything? Or why is everything just not working out? Well, my brain was not fully functioning, and I had not been resting properly, eating properly, and doing the things that I needed to recharge my body. Okay, now think about a time when you did get full rest. How did that feel? Like, I know for me, when I wake up and I'm fully rested, it's like the birds are chirping and the sun is shining and life is great. There could be all kinds of challenges that I'm facing, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Carpe diem, seize the day. I can handle it. It is what it is. C'est la vie. So, better able to cope with those things. So that just kind of speaks to the importance of rest. Again, it helps with our moods and our attitudes, and reduces irritability and just things like that. So it's really important. So with that being said, it is imperative that we schedule rest regularly, because it is a form of self-care. We cannot be our best selves if we are running on fumes, running on E, and trying to do everything for everyone. So if you like that video, put a thumbs up, subscribe to the page, tell a friend to tell a friend. Again, this is our Coping During COVID self-care series. The topic for tonight was rest. If you or someone you know is interested in getting a free consultation with me, visit maddoxmotivations.com. You can email me at maddoxmotivations@gmail.com. And again, I do offer online therapy and coaching. So if you feel that may be beneficial for you, hit me up, check out the website. Also, there are some really good free resources on the website as well. And I am going to be uploading more things that would help you all with coping, especially during this pandemic, as we all need it. So again, check it out. And until next time, I will see you guys later.